What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be installing two thermostats into the Duramax. They essentially sit right next to each other under the thermostat housing. And yeah, essentially the truck's the temp gauge has been all over the place and it's taken a while to heat up. So I think what's happening is thermostat's not opening until the truck's about to overheat, and then it builds so much pressure that it opens up. And with it building so much pressure, it's actually backing up coolant through my overflow tank and pouring it everywhere. So I'm hoping this is what's causing that. I went ahead and ordered up two AC Delco thermostats. They're front and rear. They're a little bit different. I tend to stick with AC Delco because that's what GM uses right there. So this upper radiator hose runs obviously from the radiator into this thermostat housing. And way down there's a few bolts that hold that thing on there. That's just got to come up and we'll pull that off, and the two thermostats sit directly underneath there. So what we got to do, that bolt right there on the oil filler tube has to come off. A few bolts that hold this guy on, those just got to come off. And then just a few little clips down there we got to pop off, and we should be able to get to that thermostat housing. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is just reach in here, pop off this little oil filler neck bolt, a little 13 mil. Next thing we got, there's two bolts holding this little air valve type thing on here. Not really sure what it's for, but go ahead and take those out. So now that that's free, we can just take it and move it over to the side. This little clip, I believe this guy just kind of pops out, just like that. Move that out of the way. And now we pretty much have access to every bolt on this thermostat housing. So let's get the upper radiator hose pulled off, and then we should be able to just pop this housing up and out, and we'll get the thermostats put in. That was a little bit tough to get off. I just ended up taking some vice grips, slap it on the hose clamp, makes it a little bit easier to pull off. So I know it's pretty dark down below this, but we got a few bolts all around the thermostat housing holding this on. Let's get all those pulled out and remove this housing. So it looks like there's one bolt that holds it into the fan shroud right in here. Go ahead and remove that, and then we should be able to pull this all the way out. Took a little bit of finagling, but we got this thing out. As you can see, one thermostat is still stuck in the housing. The other one is right in the hole down there. So we'll get a pair of pliers, pull that one out, take that one out of the housing, and we'll get the new ones put down in this hole in the orientation they have to sit in, and plop the housing back on. Sorry for the dogs in the background if you hear them, but I got the two new thermostats put in. The top one, you can see it's got like two little holes on the top. I just aimed those towards the top, that's how they were. The bottom one, I'm not sure if you can see, but there's a little arrow at the bottom, it points up. So I just looked at the one in the front, it also has an arrow that points up. So right now they're both pointing towards the rear of the truck, and I'm just gonna leave them like that. Now we can go and finagle the thermostat housing back on, and yeah, let's get everything bolted back up. And just like that, we're done. That was really, really easy. A lot of people say you got to pull the oil filler neck off and a bunch of other hoses. I didn't. I just pulled the 4 bolts out of the housing, and then like a few little hoses that bolt onto there. I didn't actually remove any hoses or anything like that. So yeah, it's super easy. It took me all of freaking 30 minutes to do, and I had no clue what I was doing. So all we got to do now is put some more coolant in the truck. I don't have any left at the house, so I'll have to run to a parts store, grab some more Dex Cool, and then this truck will be good to go. I know this was probably a pretty short video, and I know you guys want Subi content, so I'm going to try to shoot a few more this week. I am moving out of this place and moving back closer to work. That's kind of taking up a lot of my time right now, but I'll see what I can do. I'm also looking for a car trailer to haul this thing up to Fairchild, so if anyone local to Spokane has one and doesn't mind me using it for like an hour or two, feel free to bang my line down in the comments or on Instagram. And yeah, we got to get this out of here. Everything in the garage, as you can see, there is a lot of stuff in here, so all this has to get moved. It's going to be a busy weekend, so I'm going to wrap this video up right here. Got a lot of work to do as far as moving stuff goes, so if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment down below, leave a like if this video helped you, and catch you guys in the next video. Peace out. See y'all later.